All right. Hey, welcome to the clubhouse. Today we're going to be talking to Jess and possibly Mike, but definitely Jess. How you doing, Jess?
Hi, Tracy. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Well, I know that when we were talking today at work, basically, there was a few topics that came up that you were pretty passionate about, which I didn't think they were something to be passionate about. But hey, you know what? To each his own.
Exactly.
So I was just going to ask you a couple questions, just some normal kind of goofy questions, and then we're going to hit on the topic that is near and dear to your heart. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Okay.
All right. So let me just look at a couple of preferences. If I said vanilla or chocolate, what would you choose?
Chocolate.
Okay. If it's going to be chocolate, milk chocolate or dark?
Milk chocolate.
For sure?
Of course.
What?
Yes, dark chocolate. Blech.
Oh, excuse you. Dark chocolate is... No, it can be good. It can be good. But I'll give you that.
Okay.
What about semi-sweet?
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
I don't know the difference between semi-sweet chocolate and milk chocolate.
Okay, well, the semi-sweet chocolate is kind of what you put in the in your cookies.
Okay, then that's good too.
Yeah. All right, let me lower some music here a little bit just so I can make sure you're coming through loud and clear.
Okay.
All right. Coffee. Do you prefer hot or cold?
I hate coffee.
You hate coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Okay. When you go to Starbucks, what are you buying?
A strawberry acai refresher with no berries, light ice, and light water.
So your idea of a foo-foo drink.
Exactly.
I did not know that you were not a coffee fan.
No, I don't. No, I don't like the taste, the smell, anything about coffee. I'm not a fan.
Wow. That's good to know. Okay, so if I buy you a Christmas present, it's not going to be coffee.
Now, no, but it could be a Starbucks gift card because I go honestly every morning without fail.
That's true.
7 days a week.
That is true. I can vouch for that. Anybody who's listening, I can vouch for that. Okay, well, then that kind of kills my next question.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. All right, cars or trucks? Which do you prefer?
Am I driving it or am I a passenger?
I don't care. You're driving it. You're driving it.
Then a car.
Okay. All right. Then let's go with summer or winter.
Winter.
Why?
Because I can always put on more layers if I'm cold. I can't get more naked if I'm hot.
That's true. And especially recently with the humidity, it seems like that's the last thing you want to do.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it is bad. Okay, what about, well, I already know the answer to this, but for those who are listening, they may not. I'm going to ask, are you a night owl or an early bird?
Definitely not an early bird.
That is definitely true.
I don't think I'm like a night owl. I think I'm a general sleeping human. Like I can sleep 24/7. It doesn't matter if it's nighttime or daytime. I would always choose a nap.
Yeah, but you're also a very active and energetic person, so why would you want to sleep 24/7?
Because that's exhausting to be that awesome all the time.
Yeah, but if you're 24/7, you're like never getting out of bed. So, I mean, isn't that...
Some days that's necessary, though, to just literally wake up to pee, maybe grab a snack, and then go back to bed.
Okay, that's fair. All right, right up your alley, margarita or daiquiri?
You know what? Honestly, neither. Tequila's not my favorite, and I don't even know what's in a daiquiri.
Okay.
But I just started having, what was that drink? A Paloma?
Paloma.
Was it? A Paloma has tequila in it, and I do like those.
Okay. What? I don't even know what that is, actually. It's a mixed drink?
It's tequila and agave.
Okay.
And some lime, I believe, and some other, I don't know, it's typical in like Mexican restaurants, I think.
Okay, I'm going to back up. But you did say you're not fond of margaritas, but that's not because of the tequila?
No, it is because of the tequila. I'm usually not a tequila person.
Ah, but you make an
I prefer vodka. Yes.
Oh, me too. Hey,
yes.
sister.
Vodka for Tito's.
Yes, there we go. There are some good ones out there. That's one of them.
Yes.
Okay, well, this is probably an easy one. Beer or wine?
Wine.
Okay, yeah, I figured. Do you have
Yep.
do you have a favorite? I like sweet red.
I'm a sweet person too, but I like Moscato.
Oh, I love Moscato.
Yep, that's my favorite.
Have you had it at Olive Garden?
Yes.
Okay.
And they have a Olive Garden has a really yummy. It's like a green gummy or Jolly Rancher or gummy bear mixed drink that has Moscato in it. And it's delicious.
Oh, well, I have to try that.
Very
And
good.
they do have the Ruscato at Bevmo, which is similar to what they have at Olive Garden. Just FYI.
Is that a rosé and a Moscato? Is that Roscato?
I don't know if Roscato is just the name of it or not, but it's got the sweetness of Moscato. So I
okay.
don't know the logistics. I just know it tastes good.
I'll try that.
And a lot of it will make you pain free. So there you are.
I appreciate that.
Would you rather write an email or a letter?
Probably a letter.
Okay. So old school.
Yes, if it's for work, obviously an email. But if it's like a love letter, then I'll write it by hand.
And what would you rather receive?
A handwritten letter for sure.
Right, because it feels like more like
more personal.
It does. It does.
Yes, you put in the effort to write me a letter.
That's true. My husband says that that when he wrote love letters to me, I would correct them with a red pen.
Yeah.
It's not true.
I can vouch for that for you with everything else, though.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say don't get on his bandwagon. That's not true. Well, it might be. No, it's not true. It's not true. I'll just leave it at that. But
you gave it back to him and then told him to rewrite it, and you'd accept the love letter.
I love you too, but
grammatically correct.
Right, exactly. I love you too, but fix this. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, fries or onion rings?
Fries.
Okay, I'm with you on that. Would you rather do things on the fly or make a to-do list?
I make to-do lists, but I am definitely an on-the-fly kind of gal.
Okay, so you go off the list and do what you want anyway.
I mean, sometimes things don't get crossed off the list. Sometimes I forget they're on the list.
The list gets put away and you just do what you want.
I want to be the kind of person that makes a to-do list and then makes a plan to cross those things off the to-do list. And you can ask Mike this. I'm definitely not that human, nor will I ever be that human.
Okay. And don't start talking about my spreadsheets. We're not going there. So
don't get me started on Tracy's spreadsheets.
Leave me.
Everything is a spreadsheet.
And it's very organized.
It is very organized. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I know, and I know you mumble under your breath every time I make one at work, but it's okay. I'm okay with that.
Motherfucking spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Another spreadsheet.
It's organization.
Yes, and they are helpful. I do appreciate the spreadsheets after I get over the annoyance of a spreadsheet in my email. I'll give you that.
Damn, Tracy.
Yeah.
Okay, movies, rom-com or horror?
Rom-com. I hate to be scared.
What? Not even a good jump scare?
No, I don't like it. It legitimately hurts my heart. I don't like it.
It gets that blood pumping, though. I mean, it's like a rush.
No. I don't. There's no after, like, oh my God, that was kind of a good scare. No, I don't.
Well, it's adrenaline. It's endorphins. It's adrenaline. So, I mean, that's the good part. I mean, yeah, are you going to have nightmares for a week? Probably.
Yeah.
But
I don't get endorphins from being scared, ever.
Okay, so not a trade-off for you. All right,
no.
Got it.
Not at all.
All right. Would you rather be at the beach, the desert, or on a mountain?
The beach. 100%.
Okay. Were you born in a place that had a beach?
No, I was born in Tucson, Arizona, but I've been in San Diego since I was 5.
I did not know that.
But one of my top 3 favorite things in the entire world are sunsets.
Oh,
so
me
I would
too.
be at the beach any day.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's me. That's definitely me. Do you speak more than one language?
Let's just say no. I took 4 years of Spanish between middle school and high school, but I am very, hola and donde está are basically what I got.
4 years well spent.
Yes.
Have you traveled outside the U.S.?
I have, several times, actually.
Okay. Want to share any of that?
So, my summer going into sophomore year, my mom and I went on, like my Spanish class did a class trip, and we went to France, Italy, and Spain for a week. And then in February of 2020, my ex-husband and I took our kids on a Disney cruise, and we went to Mexico, the Bahamas, and Jamaica.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yes.
But it sounds fascinating.
It was. And the cruise was little stops. I mean, we didn't like excursion far and do crazy things. But France, Italy, and Spain, we actually went and did things and like visited like the Louvre and the Eiffel Tower. And we did like touristy things, really.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was I'd go again. It was very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. This one, I will say boyfriend or husband, would you want them to be honest with you if you gained weight and they were concerned? If they were concerned, that's the main part.
Are they concerned about my health, or are they concerned about how I look?
No, I would say your health. Let's go with your health.
Then yes, I would want them to say something to me.
Okay, because that's touchy, because people will automatically think it's for looks, and they'll be like, well, okay, so you're not going to be with me, or you're complaining, or you're whatever, but...
Right.
But well, go ahead.
I want them to be sad. I'm not sad. I want them to tell me. I'm going to cry regardless, but I would want you to tell me, because I obviously need to do something if we're that far where you're worried about my health.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, we know anyway, but we just don't like to hear it. But that's where the trick comes in. Do you want them to honestly tell you if you're getting to a point of concern?
I think I would. In this situation, I think I would, but I don't know in real life. Because you're right, I would know that I've gained 50 pounds and that there's a problem. Do I want Mike to tell me, hey, honey, you've gained 50 pounds, maybe we work on that? I'd be like, no, fuck you. I don't want to.
Thanks for noticing.
Exactly, but hypothetically, yes, I would want him to tell me.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so I want to hit on the topic that we were talking about today.
Okay.
I'm not really sure how to get there, other than telling people, what were we even talking? Oh, we were talking about chicken nuggets or something like that for lunch.
Yes, because we were at Chick-fil-A, and I asked you all to order Polynesian sauce.
Yes. With
your meal for me, because I love Polynesian sauce. And then it was just a fun fact that, hey, you could buy certain Chick-fil-A sauces at the grocery store, and then it progressed from there.
Yes. And I think that the thought was, if it goes in the refrigerator, or should it even go in the refrigerator? Because what you were saying was, things like syrup and ketchup, they go in the refrigerator, but then you put it on hot food. So what's the deal there?
Right. So here's the thing, is that ketchup and Polynesian sauce on the containers say to refrigerate after opening. Which, I guess... But my my issue with that is that why would I put cold sauce on my hot nuggets? Or my hot fries? Why would I do that? Syrup, I don't know if it says that on the label, but I don't think syrup should be refrigerated for the exact same reason. Why would I put cold syrup on my hot pancakes?
Right.
I don't understand. It drives me nuts, and that's why I prefer the packages of Chick-fil-A sauce, like the little guys. I will have Have you seen my top drawer at work?
No, I'm going to look tomorrow.
Filled with ketchups and Polynesian sauce. No pens, no Post-it notes, no anything work related. It's just Polynesian sauce and ketchup.
Well, that's what you need in your desk drawer. You don't need pens.
Exactly.
You need Polynesian sauce.
Exactly, because if I am in need, or if for whatever reason, Chick-fil-A never fails me, because I think they're trained better than anybody on the entire planet at their job.
Okay.
So they never fail me with the sauces. However, if they did, or even sometimes with my McDonald's chicken nuggets, I prefer a Chick-fil-A sauce.
Okay.
Versus the ketchup. But I feel very passionately about it because I just think it's ridiculous. And when Mike and I first got together, I went over to his house for the first time, or maybe whatever time, and his syrup was in the fridge, and I almost walked out.
That's it. We're done.
We cannot be together if your syrup is in the fridge. Flash forward 3 years later, his syrup is now safely stored in the cupboard where it belongs.
Okay, but
so you're welcome, honey.
Oh,
you're welcome.
And so the thing is, you don't know if the syrup belongs in the refrigerator, but the ketchup clearly says it, right?
Yes, and it clearly says please, like, it doesn't say please, obviously, but it says refrigerate after opening. I don't, and some people, I don't know, it doesn't bother some, but I still do it because the directions tell me to, and I'm a rule follower, but at the same time, I'm irritated every time that I eat a hot French fry with cold ketchup.
I told you she was passionate about it.
I don't understand.
The entire interview was based on this conversation we had in the car earlier.
Yeah, and I think the syrup is the worst part. Like, I do get behind, like, I follow the instructions for the ketchup and the Polynesian sauce, but to literally have, and then you know what else happens with the syrup when it's cold? It takes forever to come out of the damn container.
Yeah.
I don't have time to sit here and wait for the syrup to come out of the container. My pancakes are hot, they're gonna get cold, and I'm probably starving.
Yeah.
Like, I need the syrup now.
Yes.
The room temperature syrup on my hot pancakes.
What about warming up the syrup? Just do that then. Then it comes out faster and it's hot.
I guess, but are we at a bed and breakfast? Who's going to do that?
I don't know.
Who's going to heat up their syrup?
I will come over and heat up your syrup. My God.
I'm going to take you up on that, actually.
Yes, give me a key to your house and don't shoot me when I come through the door to heat up the syrup, please.
But you don't have to because my syrup is stored properly in the cupboard.
Properly?
Not in the fridge.
Okay, but if it says it's supposed to be refrigerated, aren't you, like, poisoning yourself?
I haven't died yet.
Clearly.
I'm still fine.
All right.
Alive and well.
Yeah. All right, well, did you have any questions for me?
No, you don't have any preference about the ketchup situation?
I never gave it a second thought until this happened, to be honest. I just honestly was blown away that this was a thing. So now I'm thinking about it. I really don't. I mean, it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm sorry to say.
I feel like I'm pretty breezy on a lot of things.
I think we can still be friends though, so I'm not going to worry about it. We just won't ever go out and eat those kinds of foods unless the stuff is already on the table.
Exactly, we can because they won't be cold. I guarantee you there is no restaurant that puts their syrup in the fridge. I guarantee you. Like, I bet you $5 whole.
Oh my gosh.
That there's no restaurant that keeps their syrup in the fridge. And I bet you that Chick-fil-A does not keep their packets of Polynesian sauce in the fridge.
No, they probably don't.
And the ketchup at restaurants is on the table all day.
Yeah.
Actually, Mike just said that. That's a good point. Those are squeeze bottles just like we buy in the grocery store.
Right.
And those sit out all day. Why does mine have to go in the fridge? Oh my God, that's a good. Okay, now I have to keep the ketchup in the cupboard. Veto. Mike says veto.
Well, he should get a vote. I mean, come on.
Just one.
All right.
He can vote on the ketchup.
All right. Well, that's all I got.
Okay.
And I want to thank you for joining me today in this chat.
Absolutely. That was fun.
Yep. And I will see you tomorrow. And I thank everybody for listening in today.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, Trace.
All righty. Take care.
Okay.
We're
bye.
out.